welcome back to our channel. Again, it's just gonna be me by myself. So I'm gonna answer a few questions that I got asked about like the surrogacy, and then I'm gonna let you guys know how I'm doing, you know, mentally and stuff. So pretty much the main questions I got asked, it was, do I feel attached, and am I afraid I'm not going to be able to give up the baby when it's time? And then, you know, why? So if you've kept up with me in all my videos, you will know that the reason why I'm doing it is because I do want to help somebody have a baby, because babies are a blessing, and I love my children so much, and you know, I'm helping somebody who needed me to carry their child for them. So that's why I'm doing it. And do I feel attached? No, I don't feel attached to the baby. I do care for her, of course, you know, I'm growing her inside of me, but I don't feel attached to her as far as like, oh, she's mine, you guys cannot have her, you guys aren't taking her away from me, nothing like that. Reason being is because I know she's not mine. Genetically, she's not mine. She's not gonna look like me. She, you know, I've seen how she looks in her ultrasound, and you know, she looks very different. She looks like a little Chinese baby, you know. And yeah, so I don't feel attached to her, and I don't feel like I'm gonna not want to give her up, because she is not mine. And when she's born, I'm hoping, you know, hopefully everything goes good and the mom and dad will be here, and I know that they're the ones that, you know, I can't, okay, how do I explain this? You know that feeling when you first see your baby after your baby's born? Like, that's what they're gonna feel, and that's probably what will like just make it even better, seeing them happy to see their baby, you know. My thing is, when the baby's born, I want to go to sleep. Like, take the baby, I'm going to sleep, you know. I mean, you know, when I had my kids, I didn't go to sleep. Like, they say, okay mom, it's time for you to rest. Like, I never rested. I was just staring at my kids, admiring how beautiful they were, admiring, like, you know, just my baby, you know, that I created them. So in this case, no, I don't feel like I will, like, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to give up the baby. And you know, that's right now. Who knows? I mean, I hope it doesn't change. I don't think it will, because my mindset is, it's not my kid. I know when she's born, she's not gonna look like me. Her mom should be here when she's born. You know, her mom's gonna take care of her. Like, you know, like, she's not my baby. So why would I feel like I don't want to give up somebody who's not even mine, you know? But yeah, so I don't feel scared or anything, to answer all of your questions. They're literally, it's pretty much the same questions all the time. And so now I'm gonna get into talking about how I've been feeling. The reason why I had asked on Instagram today was if anybody was interested to know how I am feeling mentally, because today has kind of been a rough day for me. I am gonna be saying a lot, because I'm gonna try not to cry, and just like trying to keep my composure and stuff while I do this video. See, there I go again. So last night, I'm sorry, I can't stop saying it. So last night I was, you know, like feeling a lot of pressure. Of course, you know, there's baby in me, and like my anything I wear is tight, you know. Any leggings that I wear, doesn't matter what size they are, they're tight, and that's just on my stomach, like my lower stomach area. And it sucks, because I'm like, what do I do? Like, do I go buy leggings for a few more months that I have left, you know? And I don't want to do that, because I feel like it's just a waste of money, you know. I don't plan on getting pregnant again with my own kid. I don't want to have more kids. I'm done. Like, I'm happy with Celine and Haley. And so I just, like, I don't know what to do. I'm getting bigger is getting to me now, and reason being is because, you know, when you're pregnant with your own kid, you feel good, you know. You're like, oh, like, yeah, you know, I'm showing my belly, my baby, you know. You're so in love with yourself because you're growing your child. And I mean, I guess one thing I can say is I've never been in love with myself. Even when I was pregnant, I've always felt not beautiful and like fat and whatnot. But I was happy that, you know, I was growing my own kid, so I was not afraid to show off my belly. I loved showing off my belly. Like, in fact, when I would wear shirts and, you know, like sometimes like it's like kind of like wide and it goes straight down to your stomach, I would make it so like the shirt would tuck under my boobs so that way you can see my belly, you know. Even Christian like that, like he loved my belly to show. And I did too, you know. I was growing Celine, I was happy, you know, I was in love with her and everything. But this case, it's extremely different. You know, she's not my baby. I knew I was gonna get bigger. I knew I was gonna show because I am pregnant. There is a baby inside of me. But I guess I never thought of how it was gonna affect me emotionally. And emotionally, it has been very hard because for the past, you know, I guess I can say 2 months since I started to show, like I just like would cover, you know, like when I started to show, I looked more like I was full or just like, you know, kind of had a muffin top. But now it's like real, you know, like it's a belly, it's a pregnant belly. And so a lot of times, like I like to wear my big old hoodie. I go take Kaylee to school, I like to wear my big old hoodie. I don't want, you know, I just don't want nobody looking at me like, or like admiring my belly and stuff like that. And you know, I just don't want to hear the questions like, oh, what are you having, or how many months are you, or like, are you excited? Or if I tell them what I'm doing, like you know, surrogacy, I don't want to hear like, aren't you afraid, or you're so brave and stuff like that. Like I don't want to hear it because I hear it everywhere I go where it's like something new to somebody. And I don't mean it like I hate everybody for asking me. I just, you know, want to avoid it as much as I can. And like now, like I'm realizing like even with the big old hoodie, like I look pregnant. And it's not that it sucks, because you know I can't imagine the people that are not able to carry a baby, like how they feel. But I just feel like I'm fat because of the fact that it's not my baby. I don't want to show it off, you know. I don't want to be all like, oh, look at my belly, you know, because she's not mine. And I just don't feel good about myself. Like obviously I know I can do a lot of things, and the fact that I'm able to do this for somebody is really awesome. But the fact of the matter is, like I'm getting bigger. I don't even like to look at myself in the mirror because I don't want to, like, you know, look at my belly and just realize like I'm going through all this. I'm getting all these stretch marks again, like or getting more stretch marks, you know, for a baby that's not even mine, you know. And that's what makes it really hard. I don't even want Christian to like look at me. Like it's hard for me because, you know, he is my husband, and you know, he needs to feel like I care about him and stuff. And I do. I don't not care about him. He's a little jerk, but you know, I care about him a lot and I love him and stuff, no matter what. But I just don't want him like touching me. Like I just don't, like, I don't know. I just want him away from me, and that's because I don't want him to feel disgusted or something because of how I'm pregnant. And you know, he tells me that he's not disgusted of me. He says that he's still attracted to me, he still thinks I'm beautiful, and you know, of course, everything like that. But it's still hard because he wants to go celebrate our anniversary, and I don't want to go. Like I don't want to like get all ready. Like no matter what I wear, I'm gonna look pregnant. So if we go out to dinner, you know, me and him, they're gonna see people are gonna see my belly, and I don't know, they might like ask me questions or just look at me, and I just don't want nobody to look at me. Like I just want to avoid people as much as I can, which is really bad because I am home all the time. So maybe that's why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. But I don't know. I don't know if it's my hormones. I don't know if it's my insecurities, because I have struggled with insecurities all my life. But I am very, like, it's taking a toll now that it's like legit there. Like the stomach is there. like there's no hiding it. There's no like getting away from it, you know. And I'm not mad at myself. I don't hate myself for doing surrogacy. I just didn't think of this part. I didn't think of the part where how I'm gonna start feeling when I'm showing, and like I can't hide it. And I don't want to hide it because I'm ashamed. I'm not ashamed that I'm pregnant. I'm just like worried because of my big insecurity since I've had kids was my stretch marks and my weight gain. You know, once you have kids, for some people it's really hard to lose the weight, and in my case it's been that since I've had Celine. It was really hard for me to lose weight, and I just don't know how it's gonna be this time around. It's my third pregnancy, and I don't know how much bigger I'm gonna get. Like, you know, I'm getting so much bigger, and it just scares me to get more like stretch marks, and it's not for my family. And so that's what's going on with me, you know. Yesterday I felt good, like I didn't feel like any of this, but you know, last night I took a shower, and then I put on my leggings that I wore like a week ago. You know, I did laundry, so they were clean again. I put them on, and then now they feel like extremely tight, and I think that's what got to me. But you know, I just like brushed it off or whatever. And then today, like, I've just been like going crazy in my head, I guess. And I don't know, I was just telling Christian, like, I don't want to do anything. Like, you know, my sister-in-law is going to be watching Celine for us, and Haley will be going with her dad. And I just told him, like, just cancel the room. Like, I don't want to do anything. I'd rather just be home. Like, I'm not happy. Like, I just want to be home. I don't want to go out. I don't want to get ready. I don't want to see people. Like, I don't want to, you know. And to him, he's just like, you know, like, you're not in this alone. Like, you know, trying to, like, you know, make me feel better. But it's hard because, you know, he doesn't, like, he can tell me all these things, but in my head I see myself differently, and that's how I've always seen myself all my life. I've had a lot of things I struggle with, like with my, you know, my flaws and stuff. Sorry, I had to take a break, but I would encourage anybody who's planning on doing surrogacy, or if you are doing surrogacy and you're not showing it, or you're not at this point yet, just be ready, you know. It's just really something to think about. If that's something you struggle with like I do, then it's gonna be a little difficult. Overall, like, I don't regret it. I don't regret my decision on doing surrogacy. I'm just, you know, having this little moment. Maybe it's just my hormones, maybe it's, you know, I don't know, it's probably just my hormones. I don't know, maybe I'll get over it tomorrow. But it's just that's just something that I've been going through. And, you know, I don't want anybody, you know, to think that I have something against bigger people or anything like that. But, you know, for myself, for how I feel about myself, that is something I've always struggled with. And it's something that I'm still struggling with now, as you can see. But yeah, so if you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask. Leave them down below, or you can message me on Instagram. But yeah, thank you for watching, and well, yeah, anyways, thank you for watching.